This segment is brought to you by St. Martin and Bourke. Know your rights.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Bayou Time. I'm your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it very much. And we always like to turn our attention to get information about what's happening in Assumption Parish with Commander Lonnie Cavalier. Commander, how are you today?
Good, Keith. Thanks for having us.
Very good. All right, we got several to go over today. Can we talk first about Mr. Oquan?
Yes, Travis Paul Oquan, 49 of 683 Page Lane, Pierre Park, Louisiana, was arrested on felony battery charges arising from a disturbance and fight in the 100 block of River Bend Street in Bell River last evening. Deputies were dispatched to the area and made contact with the parties involved, as well as witnesses in the area. Deputies initiated an investigation and determined that two individuals, one now identified as Travis Paul Oquan, confronted each other over family-related matters. A physical confrontation occurred, and at some point, the two engaged in a fight. The accused, Travis Paul Oquan, allegedly struck the victim with a pipe and attempted to choke him. Investigating deputies did observe physical injuries to the victim. Deputies recovered a pipe allegedly used as a weapon at the scene. Travis Paul Oquan was arrested near the location of the incident. Oquan was booked into the Assumption Parish Detention Center on charges of aggravated battery, criminal trespass. Travis Paul Oquan was released after posting a $25,000 commercial bond.
Very good. We appreciate that, Commander. All right, tell us a little bit about Miss Nikki Nicole Petrie.
Yes, Nikki Nicole Petrie, 31 of 1124 Main Street, Houma, Louisiana, was arrested on a warrant charging her with failure to appear in court on felony drug possession charges. Nikki Nicole Petrie was previously arrested in Assumption Parish, and as a result of that arrest, was ordered to appear in court on July 17, 2023. Nikki Nicole Petrie failed to appear in court as ordered, resulting in a warrant being issued for her arrest on July 20, 2023. Petrie was incarcerated in a Terrebonne Parish jail and was released to the custody of the Assumption Parish Sheriff's Office on March 24, 2025. Petrie was booked into the Assumption Parish Detention Center on charges of failure to appear in court in Assumption Parish on July 17, 2023, on one count of possession of heroin. Nikki Nicole Petrie remains incarcerated and was ordered held without bond. She is presently being held in the Lafourche Parish Detention Center.
All right, Commander, I appreciate that update. Tell us a little bit about Mr. Caldwell now.
Javis Javon Caldwell, 34 of 114 Lewis Lane, Napoleonville, was arrested on felony drug charges arising from a traffic stop near Labadyville. A narcotics officer observed a vehicle on LA1 with an equipment violation. The deputy executed a stop of that vehicle and made contact with the driver, now identified as Javis Javon Caldwell. The deputy engaged the driver in an officer violator interview. The deputy noted a strong odor of suspected marijuana emitting from the vehicle. At the conclusion of the interview, the deputy believed that additional investigation was warranted, thus requested consent to search the vehicle. During the search process, agents seized a significant amount of marijuana, multiple doses of the drug clonazepam, as well as assorted drug paraphernalia. Javis Javon Caldwell was arrested. As part of the investigation, agents secured a search warrant for the residence of Javis Javon Caldwell, located at 114 Lewis Lane in Labadyville. During the execution of that search warrant, agents seized a large amount of marijuana. All of these seized narcotics were attributed to Javis Javon Caldwell. Agents booked Caldwell into the Assumption Parish Detention Center on charges of possession of marijuana with intent to distribute, possession of clonazepam, possession of drug paraphernalia. A driver must be licensed, expired motor vehicle inspection tag, and Javis Javon Caldwell remains incarcerated with bond set at $35,000.
Wow, very good. So, Commander, we appreciate that. And I'm very glad to have all those people off the street as we're looking in that. But also some of the problems we have are scams. Tell us a little bit about this Easy Pass final reminder scam that people in your area have been getting.
Yeah, the Easy Pass scam that people have been receiving is a Facebook message or an email that they are receiving and basically requesting money. And we're advising people to not respond to it, to not answer it in any way, and certainly not to provide any funding to anybody. These scams are becoming daily in our parish as well as surrounding parishes. And if you have any questions, we ask you to contact our office and request the presence of a deputy, and we will send a deputy to speak to you. Again, we remind everyone, do not provide any personal information pertaining to your finances, to any account information. And if you feel like this is a scam, please contact us immediately. Again, do not send any funding to these people.
Well, I'll tell you, I've gotten it 2 or 3 times now, so it's come on my phone here in Terrebonne Parish as well. And so again, great reminder, just delete it and block the sender. And that way, hopefully you won't keep getting them. And if you find like you're being harassed about it, go to the sheriff's office or call 985-369-2912. Just call and talk to somebody, or they'll send out a representative, an officer, and be able to talk about it with you.
That is accurate, and we're responding to a lot of these calls, and everybody's at risk. So follow the tips. Don't provide any information.
And definitely don't send any money.
Don't send any money, and call us if you need assistance.
Commander, we appreciate your time as always. Thanks for keeping us all safe.
Thank you for having us. Appreciate you.
All right, guys, that'll do it for this particular segment, but don't go anywhere. A whole lot more right here on Bayou Time.
This segment was brought to you by St. Martin and Bourke. Know your rights.